Hi folks, this is all the fruit. I'm on the beautiful island of Tenerife in a, well, maybe slightly less beautiful river valley in the town of Puerto de la Cruz. A river valley, or rather gully nowadays. Here I found some interesting Solanaceae species, probably even in the genus Solanum. Well, I don't have time to identify it now, but it has big orange fruit. Excuse me. Well, Solanaceae, they are kind of an ambiguous family. The nightshade family. They have, well, a lot of our most important edible plants are from the Solanaceae family. Potatoes, tomatoes, peppers, eggplants and so on. But also a lot of really poisonous plants are from the same family. Most famous might be the deadly nightshade. I mean, the whole family has been named after the deadly nightshade, more or less, which is not in the genus Solanum. Yeah, I don't know. Here on the Canary Islands, of course, in the subtropical climate, there are lots of ornamental Solanaceae. There are also a number of native Solanaceae, some of which look like this, like shrubs. I don't know which one this is, and I don't have time to ID it right now. Well, it has white flowers. They look a lot like potato flowers to me, although the color is a bit different. Fuzzy leaves, quite thick. It has a smell which reminds me of tarap, this jungle fruit, which is... Oh yeah, it smells like tarap. Yeah, this jungle fruit, which is definitely not in the Solanaceae. It seems almost like some sort of bird or other animal is eating it. Well, the thing is, what's good for birds can be toxic for humans. And as I said, the Solanaceae family, edible and toxic plants, both are very common there. And also, a lot of Solanaceae plants, you can eat only certain parts. For example, in the potato, you cannot eat the fruit. It's toxic. You just eat the tubers. While in the tomato, you eat the fruit. Basically, a rule of thumb is never eat a Solanaceae fruit you don't know. If you are crazy like me, the other rule of thumb is never eat the green parts. Usually, the ripe fruit, they can also be toxic and kill you, so don't eat them. But the green fruit and other green parts are much more probable to be toxic. Let's try this type food. Sweet and bitter. I'm spitting it out again. The inside looks a lot like physalis fruit, although the calyx doesn't enclose the physalis. Doesn't enclose the fruit like a physalis, but the inside looks a lot like a physalis. Mostly sweet. With a slight bitterness and a trace of pleasant acidity. Without the bitterness, this would be quite pleasant to eat, and even with the bitterness, it will still be pleasant to a lot of Asian, African, and Australian cultures who like bitterness. Yeah, even I can basically... I'm spitting it out because, of course, every toxin, the dose is important. If I just taste a little bit, I'm not so much in danger as if I eat a couple of handfuls. And this plant, I mean, yeah, on this plant alone, I can probably pick about 100 of those fruits, which are the size of little cherries. So yeah, you can eat a couple of handfuls, which I'm not gonna do now. So folks, please tell me, what is this? Is it good to eat? What do you think? I've already discovered a couple quite edible Solanum fruits here in Tenerife, and also some which I consider toxic. Tell me which one this is, except if I ID it first before I put it online. Yeah, apart from that, stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful island of Tenerife. And of course, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.